been thinking about my relationship with risk. Oftentimes, I've assumed that I don't have a great relationship. And recently, I realized that that has more to do with my assumption of outcome than my actual relationship. Oftentimes, I take a lot of risk. I make a ton of risky decisions. And to be frank, the majority of them have paid off, whether it's in my career choice or the things that I've been able to accomplish. In some cases, even things that have been turned into accolades, they're a result of risk. But my relationship with risk is one that I assumed that I'm averse with, which got me into conversations that make me think about like the assumption of failure in relationships. How do things go when we assume that we're not doing a great job? And oftentimes it results in unwanted or unneeded insecurity, additional conflicts or arguments. I think about like with a partner. If you assume that that person doesn't know that you love them, the way that you respond, the way that you understand yourself to be received changes. And when I look at it through the lens of that realignment, we'll say, I recognize that my relationship with risk is probably far more secure than I think, where I've actually taken and or made appropriate risks the majority of the time and been able to see the benefit of those moves. Because I know that my relationship with risk is good, it stops me from taking unnecessary chances in order to prove to risk that my relationship is good. So when it comes to matters of discernment, I think it can work the same way. If we assume that we have a poor relationship with discernment because we spend so much time judging our past that we don't have opportunity to be grateful for our present, we start doing things to prove to ourselves that we have discernment. And 9 times out of 10, that looks like finding ways to punish yourself, finding ways to restrict yourself from something that otherwise would bring you pleasure or happiness or joy. I don't know if that's a profound thought, but it's the one that came up when I went on my stupid mental health walk today. So, hope it helps.